In this video, I would like to show you how to use the Manager tool. The Manager tool runs only on Windows machine. It won't run on any mobile devices at this point in time. Next thing I want to point you out is this new USB dongle here. It's a new device. I think its official name is called BT410 USB dongle. What it does is allow a PC, obviously you recognize the USB port here, so it will connect to the PC, but it can connect to the BT410 on your Play 700 kit. So you don't see it, but I'm connected to the PC right now. You can hit beep beep, put that on, and you can see that it's solid. You connect it to it. So you start Manager, choose the right controller, CM-50, click OK. You want to update and test, click Next. It's on COM4 for me. This is a new one, USB dongle, 57K. Connected, latest firmware, well good. We go next. One more next. And right now it's just connected between the PC and the controller board in here. So let's just go down with some of them. You can see that some of them here have they have a column address. These will be handy to use later when you use the control table. This is called a control table. I'm sorry to mention that. Anything that is gray out like this, you cannot change for obvious reason. So non-gray out you can do, but anything up here, I wouldn't touch it now. The timer value is address 73 is every time it changes by 1, it is 128 milliseconds, so about 1/8 of a second. So if you put here 8, and then if I hit return, you see it's going to count down. Okay, let me do it again. 8, I mean it's 1 second, so I hit enter, it'll start counting down, and that lasts about let's watch 1 second. We also have a more called high resolution timer. This one, every time it changes the count is 1 millisecond. So therefore, for 1 second, so let's try 2 seconds here. So 2 seconds will be 2,000 milliseconds, and boom. See that 2 milliseconds. So we'll use this as programming. We use these a lot when we use a task programming tool. Random number, as you can see, it bounces around between 0 and 255. We can use some of that. Auxiliary LED, obviously 0 is off, 1 is on. I don't know if you see it because my light is very strong. But let's see if I turn this light off. Maybe you can see on better. See where, okay, that's a red LED on. You can turn it off. So the Manager is very good to check little things to see if everything is working okay. So that's the blue. I'll turn off. That's good. Buzzer index. So by itself, it has a little microphone on the controller. So from 0, so 1 to 51. But it only can be beep beep done like that. Buzzer time is about 3. Here you go all the way here. It's a so-called melody index. If you buzzer time, you go all the way to 55. Basically, that's play melody number 10. Sound detected count is basically sound you clap. You notice its sound detecting count is working, detecting first, and then after a while it shifts to sound detected count. So this is the count is running inside firmware. You see, once it's counted, it resets itself to 0. So this is 86, address 86, either one that we use to detect if somebody clapped, the user clapped a hand so that it can do something. All right, battery alarm is on. The IR sensor, right and left. So let me see. Okay, so that's the right side, and that's the left side. And the internal top one, of course, is up here. Okay. Motor speed one is on the right, so it's going to be this one. So go counterclockwise now. Or you can switch to clockwise. And you can see the speed is from maximum is 0,023 maximum speed to 0 to stop it. And once you can learn this, once you turn the motor on, it stay on. And then you can switch to this guy. To the other side. Okay. Turn that down. So that's something you need to remember when you program the motor. Once it's going, it's going to keep on going until you change it. So you can see it has 2 motors and 3 sensors. It can detect sound claps. It can play some music. LED on and off, red and blue. Some random numbers. Some timer you can use. That's pretty much, the CM-50. So it's kind of limited. But that's why we have the Play 700. So if you can have more multi-EFP you need to do on your program, on your robot, that's the way to go. All right, so we close that. Let's say somehow you need firmware recovery. That something went wrong with your controller, and you need to remove firmware. So let's see. So the instruction here, power it off, connect it, we have it. Hold the power 5 seconds until 3 beep, click on next, okay? So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it on and hold it until I hear 3 beeps. That's not it. That's it, that's a 3 beep. Now let's go, so I'll count 4. It detected, good, so far so good. It's already on the latest firmware, so I'm just going to refresh the firmware. Yeah, when something goes wrong with your controller, the only way you can remanage is to get the manager tool, which I told you before is only run on Windows PC. It was good. Okay, so that's it. We can close it. So where we are, you can see the manager run on CM-50 on many controllers.